Yo, what up? What up? It's the Souse Bouse with another episode of the Double Dusted Discussion, the Strong and Wrong. Here, one manning this bad boy. There's a couple things that happened, okay? I did a lot of K, went to techno shows and couldn't stop whacking off. No, that's not true. Well, it is true. We're going to get to that. Listen, no, what happened was I caught COVID. Lynch was in traveling Iceland. Donnie just can't stop messing up, bro. Honestly, left and right, he just can't stop messing up. But long story short, I wanted to get one out this week, and our schedules didn't line up. So it's your boy here, and listen, in honor of Big Lynch, I'm gonna stick with some food topics, okay? Oh, you guys probably want to know about that other thing I mentioned. We'll get to that. Actually, no, we could do it right now. I went to a techno show last night. Just did all this K and whacked off with me and the boys. No, it didn't happen. Yeah, no, it didn't. It did. So, anyways, listen about Arby's right now. You know about Arby's? They sell burgers, which we knew that already. We knew that Arby's was selling burgers. Guys, I'm serious. Stop talking about the whacking off on ketamine techno show. Stop talking about that. Seriously, cut it out. This Arby's thing, they had their burger there, doing a little burger move, and they're committed to burgers. It's weird because that's like if Taco Bell started making burgers and committed to burgers, because their whole thing was like, we're not burgers. Hey, we're Arby's. We aren't burgers. You know? But now there's just burger, team burger. Like, listen, I love burgers. If you could make a burger available, why not make a burger available? Everyone likes burgers, you know? Arby's also, they got this new deal for $7. You can do ketamine and whack off. You got to calm down there. No, Arby's is hosting a techno show. No, this is so stupid. Okay, cut it out. Seriously. I want to talk. Guys, we got to get through this. Feel the spirit of Lynch right there with me. Arby's launches a new $7 double the meats meal deal. Limited time. Don't ever tell me limited time. I don't like when these fast food places are like limited time. Everything is, you want to get real? Everything's limited time, dude. You know? Time's limited time. Well, I don't know about that one, but probably, right? You see what happens when you whack off too much at the techno show? This actually didn't happen. This is an interactive art experience. As you know, this show always playing a character. But as I was saying, Arby's launched that new $7 double the meats meal deal. Limited time. Obviously. That's a banger deal. That's a banger deal. $7, you get double the meats on your beef and cheddar, right? And you get onion rings or waffle fries, whatever. Fuck you mutant creatures eat at this fucking shithole. I'm kidding. Hey, Arby, if you're listening, Arby, I'm Harley. I love your burger. And you get a Coke. Apparently it's $7.69 for a double beef and cheddar sandwich on its own. So you get this $7 double the meats meal deal. You're big Arbin. You're big Arbin it up. You Arbin it up. I don't mess with Arby's at all. Like, at all. Arby's, I had it for my birthday a couple years back. The boy Eric came through. He brought me an Arby's sandwich. Traveled for a couple hours. Got like 2 hours in the car. It was still good. It was okay. And I think that's good. Because it was sitting shotgun for 2 hours before it got to my mouth. It's terrible. It sounds terrible, right? I mean, if someone propositioned me with that for $40, I'd be like, nah, $50. Give me $50. I'll eat that Arby's sandwich that's sitting in the front seat for 2 hours. You know? Just crazy to think about under different circumstances. The universe, the way it plays out. Time is limited for a limited time. Time is limited for a limited time. Anyways, shots fired in the fast food game. I'm talking about shots fired at McDonald's from Wendy's. Listen to this, what Wendy's is doing. Oh, Big Lynch, if he was here right now, he'd love this. He'd be cracking open a muffin right now. And Donnie would be whacking off. Damn, talking about the boys while I'm here by myself is just like, feels sad, eh? Doesn't it feel sad, guys? Back, we gotta stay on track though. Got to talk about the food news, because if we don't talk about the food news, who else is going to talk about it? Some dumbass on TikTok? He probably doesn't even go to the techno shows. Wendy's, they got this app, or is it an app? Yeah, McBroken. It reports which McDonald's ice cream machines aren't working. Yeah, McBroken. And when the ice cream machine in your area isn't working, you can go get a $1 Frosty until tomorrow. Actually, by the time you hear this, it's over. Sorry, you snooze, you lose, you fucking dummy. Oh, you wanted a $1 Frosty? You should have been all over this fucking. You see, if we did an episode last week, you would have had so many $1 Frosties. No, actually, I want to get to that. I don't really have issues with the McDonald's ice cream machine breaking down these days. I haven't had that in a long time. Then again, I haven't really been relying on a McDonald's ice cream in a long time. I think the years that we needed the ice cream machine at McDonald's to work were the years that the machine didn't work. And we'll never get over that. We'll always fucking make jokes about that and meme it out. But truth is, these days, maybe I'm not hitting up the ice cream machines enough or whatever. But I don't rarely come across that. I think there was that whole thing with the special ice cream machines. You had to have like a certified repairman for a specific machine, that the McDonald's ice cream machine, and the McDonald's ice cream machine was only made by this company, but they didn't have enough technicians to go around and fix the machines in a timely fashion. So these machines always needed service, and it was kind of a racket. They had like a whole thing. If I recall, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on anything. This is just an interactive art experience. But they had this whole thing. It was like a little fucking scam. Like, you think Ronald McDonald's chill guy? Like, he's not, bro. He's Jewish. The Ronald McDonaldstein. I do like a McFlurry. McFlurry goes hard. Sometimes further than another thing. Sometimes I'd rather a Frosty. But Wendy's, they're trying to capitalize on that meme. Once again, I feel like 8 years too late. But maybe it's because I'm only talking about it now, like on the Double Dusted, what up? Maybe because I'm talking about it now, but I feel like they're trying. They're just fast food. They're just trying. Did they always have this many moves? Did they really have this many moves? Back in the day, they used to be like, hey, Arch Deluxe, Big and Tasty, that'd be my wrestling name if I was a wrestler and born in Chernobyl. Hey. Big and Tasty. No. The McLean. You know about the McLean? I didn't know about the McLean. There's got this list here of discontinued items from McDonald's. They had these discontinued items. the McCafe bakery items. I mean, we could still get the donuts near here. Like, I can get that. But they had this, they had a McLean when they came out with the Arch Deluxe. I didn't know that they came out with a McLean Deluxe. And it was a patty with ketchup and mustard and lettuce, and it just wasn't it. They tried to have like a sexier patty, but they didn't have that meat patty technology back then like we do now. Like, McDonald's couldn't keep up. But they had those, another discontinued item was those cookies. Do you remember those McDonald's cookies in the bag? Can't believe we haven't spoke about those really on this pod. I can't say I really love those cookies though, because those cookies, I know where they were. I know where they came from, and it bears the mark of Ronald, but it's not nuggets or fries. It's like not a good cookie either. It's not like McDonald's back then wasn't doing cookies like they were doing burgers in my eyes as an 8-year-old. Those cookies were a trip. They're kind of like a big part of McDonald's. How did you get those up? Like maybe a dessert for Happy Meal or something? Something like that? Before Happy Meal went all woke, started becoming apples. Like a McDonald's apple from a McDonald's apple tree. I would go apple picking at the McDonald's apple orchard. Can you imagine going to the McDonald's apple orchard, doing ketamine and whacking off? Think about it. You did, eh? They had those McSalad shakers. Wasn't it? Salad at McDonald's. Come on, we need Donnie's dad. Donnie Duckett's his dad. And snack wraps, though. Snack wraps are fire. I actually like those because that's a good car companion meal. Like, you get the meal that you're going to get, but when you get in the car, you got the fucking snack wrap, dude. That's easy. You have that snack wrap, you have that snack wrap. It just doesn't count at all. It doesn't count at all. It's too small. It's so sneaky. It's not even a burger. It's not even a little burger. Snack? That is not a lunch item. That's a snack. That's a snack wrap, baby boy. And mixed spaghetti. Can't say I'm affected by the mixed spaghetti. You know, obviously, these things weren't all from the same country. It's not my. That's not my Canada. But it will be if Trudeau has his guys. I'm goofing around. Listen, hey, we're goofing. Mixed spaghetti. I've had the Jollibee spaghetti. I think McDonald's, I guess, has their own version in some places, but yeah, not affected by that. Yeah. You know what I'm not affected by also? Want to know something that I'm not affected by and I would have liked to have been affected by? This is crazy. $1 million on the line. From who? The king. The king of what? Burger. Him. The Burger King. The white man of Whoppers. Not him, but Burger King. They got this this contest where you come up with, and listen, a lot of this is bullshit. Everything I say is bullshit. I've made up today's podcast. I made up literally everything. Sucker. How long's it been? 15. You really believe all that bullshit? You think for $7 you'll get double the meats on an Arby's? Is that really what you think, bro? That's like anything. No, everything I said is true. Yeah. I can't stop doing bits, dudes. Like, you gotta just gill me. Just gill me. I can't stop doing bits. This is a new bit. This is the gill me bit. Don't gill me. Don't. Okay, listen, for $1 million, and I'm actually furious about this. For $1 million, you come up with a new Whopper concept. And you could win $1 million. And this is the bullshit part. These people came up with three burgers here, okay? A fried pickle ranch Whopper, a maple bourbon barbecue Whopper, and a Mexican street corn Whopper. And that's the bullshit part, because how many people applied or sent in mail and like none of these ideas, and listen, maybe I'm just saying this because I'm the South Mouse. Most glasses are gonna whack off on ketamine. Um, like, how many people said maple bourbon barbecue Whopper? And also your Burger King, and you're like, maple bourbon barbecue? We never thought of that. Liar. You're a liar. Of course you've thought of that. You must have got a billion submissions with that one specifically. But anyways, I digress. Fried pickle ranch Whopper. Shout out to Fabian in California. Or so it says. Yeah, it's a pickle ranch, lettuce, fried pickles, bacon, Swiss cheese. That sounds good. Sounds good. Maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. Shout out Calvin. Hey. It's crispy onions, jalapenos, maple bacon. Yeah. Wow. Bacon, the sauce boss, he's gonna whack off. He's gonna whack off muscle glasses on ketamine. But I love this one. This one actually, this is big time cop. If I had copper drop on all three of these, I'd cop them all. But this is the biggest cop. Mexican street corn Whopper. Yep. The Whopper patty topped with street corn spread. I'm assuming that's like elote and corn paste. Street corn spread. Yeah. Lettuce, tomato, Southwest seasoned tortilla crisps, and Mexican spicy queso on a toasted sesame seed bun. Anyways, if you had to vote for one of those, or they kill you, which one would you vote for? Let me know in the comments. Because we missed these weeks, I got so many bangers to bring to you guys right now. Like, I could be doing a whole ass TikTok thing and killing it, but I'm doing bangers right here for you guys. Because be honest, if I did it on TikTok, none of you guys would see it, right? All you dudes are straight, bro. You wouldn't see that, right, dude? You don't go on TikTok. Yeah, but anyways, I got you, dude. McDonald's snack wraps. They're coming back with a new McCrispy strip. Yeah. The McCrispy strip, for those unfamiliar, actually, me, I never had a McCrispy strip. Sounds like some shit I would have said. But the McCrispy strip features a chicken breast rolled in a crispy batter and fried, served with the choice of dipping sauce. They were tested in North Carolina. I feel like that's a good place to test your fast food item. I feel like it. Shout out to Tommy, NC 2010. While there's no official nationwide release date yet, and this is the crazy part. This is why I'm bringing this up, by the way, for this right here. Plans are underway for a potential rollout in 2025. So you hear that? The McCrispy strip. How fucking crazy is that? That McDonald's is acting like their fucking next Alien movie. You're giving me a teaser. Like you're like, McCrispy strip coming in 2025. Maybe. That's crazy, dude. Don't hype up your item that's a maybe and coming out in a whole ass year. 2025? Come on. What, we're not playing that game. Like, what, you think it's going to be January? Nah, dude. No one ever drops a McCrispy strip in January, boy. I never seen nobody drop a McCrispy strip in January, boy. No. But I would fuck with this. It does say one thing that's peculiar, though. It says crispy batter. It's fried to achieve the perfect crunch. McDonald's they don't really do crunch big time. Like the McChicken and chicken nuggets, they have a crisp, almost more than a crunch. And this is a McCrispy, so I imagine it'll be crispy, but not crunchy. McDonald's doesn't have crunch. KFC has crunch. You get that KFC sandwich? That's crunch, boy. That's crunch. Yeah. McDonald's, they ain't got crunch like that. You guys want to talk about controversy? P. Diddy. Hear that noise of him blowing open the cheeks of Meek Mills, apparently? Damn, dude. And like, no, I like everyone I spoke to that's heard that, they're just like, shit. Like my boys, all my homies, they don't like it. And my theory is because I think they like it. I think they like the way it sounds. I think we could all admit that not me, all my boys, you, I bet, probably played that sound over and over again. And you were like, wow, I'm straight as hell. But they're making it sound pretty fucking good. Like that, I heard that sound. No homo. Obviously, no Diddy, but obviously Diddy. No homo. Super straight. Super straight mode activated. So in that video of the two guys fucking, in that video, they were going at it so good. Like I never went at it like that. I never went at it like that with a lady. I've only gone at it with ladies, actually. Shout out all the ladies. And if you don't, that's cool. Whatever you do, everything you do is okay. Not everything, I bet. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't kill people. And it was what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I'm straight. No, I was listening to that sound clip over and over again, analyzing it with the boys. And yeah, they just sounded like they were fucking having a great time. I never had that. I never went off like that. Like with a lady. We never did that. I was never like, have any of you guys done that? Dude, I wish. There's no way Donnie or Lynch have ever been like, I heard that clip and I was like, dude, I don't know if that's them. Because it was just like, they were like so crazy. I was like, I don't know if that's them. But then I saw this other video of like Meek Mill's in the pool and he's like cooling his ass cheeks in the pool. He's like sitting there like floating and his legs are just like floating behind him. And then he's like, daddy, what's up, daddy? And he's like, and his legs are floating. I'm like, okay. Based on like the sound that I heard, only once, by the way, based on that sound and how crazy they were going at it, and now looking at how much he looks like he's cooling his ass cheeks off, that lines up perfectly. The amount of like ass being torn up and the amount of how much it looks like his ass is torn up. I don't want to talk about this anymore. 25 most controversial. You want to talk controversy, right? Yeah. Did he blow open that ass cheek? Oh, wait. And that French Montana breakfast scene. You see that? At breakfast? When he's sitting there shirtless and Diddy's just like, you look great. Listen, boys, I'm just choked that this whole operation got blown open before I got an invite. Like, dude. Where was Diddy with that extending the invite like 2014? Me and FPS Russia pulling up. Muscles, glasses, and the cuts. His ass cheeks blown open. That'd be sick. Me too, dude. Obviously. We're at the freak off. I'm talking about controversial fast food items because let's be honest. This is number one fast food news show. All food, all news, food news, that is. And sex and salacious sex news. That now that we're done our salacious sex, not sex, it's disgusting, by the way. It's disgusting. Like, not two men consensually enjoying themselves, that's fine. All that other shit going on, he's fucked, man. He's right. He's fucked. It's disgusting. Another thing that's disgusting is Chick-fil-A's cauliflower sandwich. Yup, I'm talking about a cauliflower sandwich for a limited time. Man, shut the fuck up with that limited time shit. No, seriously though. Can't you imagine people would get mad at that? Or they don't actually get mad at it, but that's part of the operation. That's like the Chick-fil-A psyop, is that they're like, we'll put out the cauliflower and then to let everyone know, we'll make it seem like people were making a big deal about it, and who knows, maybe it gets memed out and people grimace shake it. I mean, if you're like a fast food restaurant now, anything could be a grimace shake, really. Anything could just end up being a grimace shake, and that's on Garth. But Chick-fil-A had its first ever veggie sandwich, and it's cauliflower. I would fuck with it in a millisecond. If it's copper drop, in a millisecond, I would do that. Of course I would. Another controversial item was the McLean Deluxe, which I didn't know. I didn't even know about this. I guess at 7 years old, I wasn't some fool that I would be like, I'm going to get the healthy burger at McDonald's. Plus, this was in the era of the McChicken Deluxe and the Arch Deluxe, and I loved both those burgers big time. That was big time boy, big time baby shit. It's baby shit. It's baby shit hours. Smell that? It's baby shit hours. That was another bit brought to you by Manscaped. No, guys, sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? The McLean Deluxe, this burger's shit. It's fucking dead. We fucking deaded that bitch in 1996. Holla at your boy. They tried to have like a healthy burger with a reduced fat patty, ketchup, mustard. They meant well. But there's a bunch of fucking goobers over there don't know how to make something really work like the Sauce Boss did. Like the Sauce Boss and Muscles Glasses, we got a bag of K and we're about to whack off at this techno show. Well, you're here. You sold it to us. How much do I owe you? Guys, another bit. That bit was actually brought to you by KFC's nail polish. Nope, that's a lie. Everything I said on this podcast is a lie. I'm joking. It's the truth. Only facts. They had this original recipe edible nail polish. I don't like the edible part, by the way, but they had it in Hong Kong. KFC came out with that whole finger licking good, taking it to a whole other level. I always wonder, I'm like, why would the edible nail polish be a thing in Hong Kong? Back in the day, Subway, when they had their $5 footlong, that was a fucking era. That was an era and a half. $5 footlongs. But that entire fucking thing came crumbling down when that dude posted his $5 footlong and the thing was 11 inches. And there was a whole lawsuit. What happened with that? Who's getting paid? Because the footlong wasn't 12 inches. How many inches am I owed? Yeah, I'd like to know. There's this item, the Burger King Satis Fries. No idea what that is. Never had that in my life before, but they wanted to have a healthier French fry. So they had the Satis Fries, lower fat fries. Not that satisfying. I'll be honest. That's not the satisfaction I'm looking for. That sounds like a satisfaction of the satisfaction I would want to be satisfied with. Fuck me. Fuck podcasting. Hey, dude, what are we fucking doing here, boys? Right? What are we doing? Fucking talking about this shit fry? This shit French fry, dude? Come on. What are we doing, right? What do we want to be doing? Whacking off on ketamine at the techno show. Hey, come on. What are we doing here? Let me. Let's talk about the shit that we really need to talk about. Did you hear that noise? A gurgle from deep within my throat. If not, that's fine. It wasn't even... Anyways, listen. I'm a very serious guy when it comes to video games. I wouldn't say I'm a pro gamer, but some games, I got some games. I got some games that people are like, this is a Harley game. This is a Harley game. And I like gaming. I always on purpose avoided one of the most serious games of all time, World of Warcraft. I saw what that shit was doing to people that I know, good buddies of mine. Some weekends, and I don't think I was ever secretly hating. I would be honest with you guys right now. I'd be like, oh yeah, dude. No, I just didn't like. I'd see a weekend get spent, and I saw pictures, and I didn't believe that it was a good spending of my time. I was also scared of it because when I said that I was a pro gamer, like I got caught up in some games, big time caught up in some games. And World of Warcraft, that was some shit that I was like, oh my God, I could fucking really goof up if I start playing that. And I avoided it on purpose, kind of like Funko Pops, actually. I mean, look at all the stupidity behind me. I avoided Funko Pops because I was like, I don't want to get caught up in the wrong shit. Like Funko Pops or wagging off on ketamine at a techno show. That actually didn't happen, by the way. I swear, dude. I swear, actually, that didn't happen. It did not happen. I decided I would fuck with World of Warcraft for the first time. Not that long ago. 6 months ago. 8 months ago. Nah, a year ago. Maybe 1 year. Yes, 1 year it was. It was a year ago. I was at the techno show. Just opened a baggie of things. This is stupid. Is that stupid? It's just a bit. That's the name. Yo, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. No, that's the name of the podcast. No, it's not. Fuck, Harley, dude. Just focus on your stupid fucking story. Will you stop interrupting me? So I started playing World of Warcraft decades after the game came out. And the thing is about World of Warcraft, there's a lot of modifications and things that have been done to make the game more playable. Things that are, quality of life improvements, things that other games have. Anyways, I didn't fuck with any of that. I did it vanilla. Vanilla World of Warcraft, played it as it was. So crazy, slow, and boring, but I'm very good. I think it's like almost an ability of mine. I'm good at mentally imagining what it would be like if I were experiencing this then, and I did transport myself to a previous time, and I saw what I definitely made the right decision not fucking touching this fucking thing, but I saw what it was like. I dabbled a little bit, played on and off for about 2 weeks, was furious the next month when that shit charged me and I forgot to cancel it. And I think it's been like $15 since it started, $15 Canadian. Damn. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how well, like I could win the lottery and that $15 would have fucking still pissed me off so much. That $15, dude. I went and uninstalled that game right away. But it was interesting. I fucked with that Warcraft movie. Actually, I saw that one in theaters with the orcs and stuff. I thought that movie was cool. I really did. I mean, I have no loyalty to Warcraft, so I don't know if they fucked the story up. But I just enjoyed it. It was like big, huge humans and these gigantic orcs. Like orcs were like way bigger than the humans. And dude, like orcs picked up horses and threw them at humans. It was crazy. It was cool. That movie was cool. Although I think I saw it definitely very high on ketamine while whacking off. It's a techno show. You're such an idiot, Harley. I saw it a long time ago. Well, in theaters, and I was definitely stoned, bro. So I remember it being very sick. I remember enjoying myself. I got to see the movie The Substance. So I got a guy who is very serious about his ranking of horror movies. Like, he loves horror movies so much that he rarely sees a horror movie that he loves these days. Like, he loves horror movies so much that he does not like any horror movie that comes out because he loves horror movies so much that he holds it to a very high standard. And another buddy of mine who has quite the opinion, and they never agree, actually. They don't know each other at all. I just like the two-man between them. I ask one and ask the other, and I hear what they say, and I just find it interesting when one likes one movie and the other doesn't. But this is the first time ever they both were like, you got to see The Substance. And I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go see it tomorrow. But I'm excited. Amir saw it. He told me that it was real deal. The real deal. He texted me, Amir, obviously in such an Amir way. He was like, I saw The Substance. Amir is very happy this movie exists. What a fucking lizard person. You know, Taco Bell had a blackjack taco. It was a black taco. Sounds like an Epic Mealtime character. But it was a black colored taco shell with beef, Baja sauce, cheese, you know, the whole thing. Apparently it made the color of everyone's shit very dark. Yeah, people were complaining about it. Arby's basically had a candy bacon burger at one point called the Arby's Brown Sugar Bacon in 2015. There was Burger King had this A1 Halloween Whopper with black buns. I remember that. I was in LA hosting the Facebook wannabe HQ show. You remember that show, HQ? Facebook had one. I was hosting that at the time, living in LA, and Burger King had this nightmare burger. And the nightmare burger had green buns, and it had something in it that was meant to give you nightmares. Which I feel like that's just a lot of fast food. I mean, I blaze so hard, dog. I blaze so hard that I don't dream about anything. It's just dark. When I go to sleep, bro, it's just dark, dude. No thinking. Like, honestly, I'm not that mad about it. You know how many times I would have these dreams where, like, I'm just like fucking all these women, making mad money. I'm flying on jets. I'm big dog. I'm just fucking Logan Paul. I'm not fucking Logan Paul. Like, I am Logan Paul. Like, you know, and I'm killing it, dude. And then I wake up and I'm like, it was just a dream. But boy, I'm fucking exhausted. I just fucking did all that shit in my dream. Now I have to go do my day. I'm exhausted. I just lived a lifetime in my dream. Nowadays, it's just dark. Dark nothing. Nothing at all. Unless I have the Burger King Nightmare Burger. Avanto sac Yeah. Anyways, I had it. Didn't have any nightmares. Didn't have any nightmares. Did I? Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Because, like, you know what? I blaze a lot when I'm at home. Not when I was in LA at the time. Because at the time, I would only smoke hash. And I couldn't really get that in LA. They didn't have that figured out yet. Now they do. But yeah, I don't need it like I used to. These days, I haven't even been smoking hash a lot. I don't have hash. I got weed. I only got some weed. Yeah. Big time. Picked up a new hobby, actually. I was messing around with a DJ controller at my house. I have a DJ controller here. It's a DDJ 400, an old version of the Flex 4 for those who know what's up. But I always saw a DJ controller and I was always like, cool. A thing for another man, far less straighter than I. And then one day I was like, perhaps I shan't be too straight today. This is stupid. But I always wanted to mess around, play with it, and it's so stupid. It's a DJ controller, and I never thought about this before. You know, you've seen it. It's like a little rectangle. It has two little circles. And it plugs into a laptop usually. Maybe not. But I always wanted to mess around with it, and it was a controller. But I didn't really think like a controller, literally a controller, but it controls the software, the DJing software. And I know that sounds stupid that I'm like, oh, I didn't think the controller is a controller, literally. Just like how like I see a transformer and I'm like, that doesn't transform. And I know that my description for you makes me sound even more of an idiot, but you understand where I'm coming from. Don't lie to me. So I'm messing around with this controller and I'm messing around with the software, and it's a fun time. I'm having a good time playing some music, and I'm not a musical guy at all. But I played the shit out of Frequency and Amplitude, which basically existed before Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Played the shit out of those too. But I'm not a musical person at all. But DJing was fun as hell, dude. Messing around with the controller. And I messed around for probably like a month now. And when I say I was messing around with it, I literally mean like instead of playing hours of video games, I was playing hours of music. Then I was like, oh, I want to buy one of these. Because the one that I have, it's a controller. You plug it into the laptop. Now, any of these, if you plug them into a laptop, you'll get more function out of it. I don't know if you guys even give a shit about what I'm saying, but listen, dude, if you don't like it, you can fucking, you can whack off and snort this line of ketamine. We're at the Techno Show. I'm Muscles Glasses. No, I'm not. I'm not at the Techno Show. I'm not Muscles Glasses, but you better be whacking off. So the DJ controller, literally the controller, I wanted to get one that doesn't plug into a laptop. It's just a standalone thing. And then so like I started looking at all these items, and dude, you can get just like anything else. Like I've experienced it with cameras. I've experienced it with airsoft guns. I've experienced it with action figures. If you want, you could always go and deeper and deeper and just get better shit, better and better shit. And if I wanted the real standalone setup that I want, it's actually like $12,000. But I just started messing around with this. Kind of cringe, right? If I would spend $12K. So I was like, I guess I'll spend $3,000, which by the way, this is all Canadian dollars. I was like, I'll spend $3,000. There's this one that I wanted. I was very excited to get. I was like, I'll do that. $3,000. And when I went to get it, they didn't have it. And I really wanted it that day though. So they had this other one that was half the price. It was $1,500. And in some ways better actually than the one I was going to get in some ways. When I bought that, for anyone listening, SC Live 4. That's the thing that I got. But it was like 4-channel mixer thing, and it streams music, put a USB into it. And I've been messing around with that so much. Just fun, I guess. I got my buddies over. There's like speakers on it. We like play around. It's just like a fun way to get to play with music, you know. But listen, I like techno and house music. You guys know I like techno, dude. I gotta be ready. You wanna walk off of the techno show? But mixing that type of music is kind of easy. I also like hip hop, rap, but mixing that type of music is hard. Scratching is hard, you know. Because if you could scratch, you can kind of like mix easier hip hop. Except if you're somewhere, I wouldn't want to hear someone scratching over and over again. Scratching between every song. Sometimes I hear scratching, and no disrespect, scratching because it's cool as hell. Sometimes I hear it and I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't make noise with the record. A friend of mine, she started DJing with vinyl. I don't know how, that's crazy. Doing that with vinyl. So I put things on like, and you can put it on, it's like, and you see the wave file and you can match the wave file visually on top of each other, or you could listen and hear the beat, but you could actually see it. Beat matching with records, like vinyl, you got to put it in and you have like a little phone thing listening. You're trying to line it up, the speed of how fast it's spinning. It's crazy. Yeah. What she's doing is way crazier than what I'm doing. That's for sure. But mad respect to all the big dick DJs out there DJing the wedding, dude. Pulling up with fucking all white setup. Got the lights going. Cool as hell, bro. You know? Shout out to them. Shout out to their families. Putting up with their bullshit. No, I'm kidding. I'm being a goofball. Listen, guys. It was big time important to us that we banged one out. Lynch and Donnie, they were like, listen, dude, you gotta go back. We gotta get an upload this week. Big step up. Come on. And I was like, nah. And they were like, please, bro, we need you. We need you. And so, listen, you had a good time sitting here shooting the shit with you dudes. You know, my homies, right? And I want you guys all to, when this is done, I want you to whack off, bro. That's what I want you to do. Don't do that. Now don't do it. Because if you do it, it's because I told you that was going to do to me. What's that going to do to me if you got this? Silly. That's silly shit. But yeah. Check out, r/epicmealtime. A lot of people post on our subreddit. It's popping off more than ever. We have a good time there. Donnie's all over that shit. You'll never catch Lynch there doing that shit, dude. He's straightest out of all of us. But Donnie's the least, I guess. He's all up in that shit. So r/epicmealtime, we're doing it. You guys are all cool. Holding it down. You already know.